youngers, we are going to march in place. I hope that you can tell. So let's see if you can see this. So we're going to march, and I want you to follow me marching. And then I'm going to turn my body and turn it. And I want y'all to turn to mirror me every time as we sing. And when we pause, let's see if we're facing the same way. All right. So we have been born as Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. All right. So older kids, if you can, work on filling out those first four. Younger kids, are you facing the same way as me? This should be your right side. Are you facing to the right? All right, we're going to sing this one again, and then we're going to sing this as well. So, we have been born as Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands. All right, so my big kids keep working on filling those blanks out. And my younger ones, you should be facing toward your left. Are you facing toward your left like I am? Unless, okay, maybe I won't say that because I think I'm inverted. I'm not 100% certain on that. But are you facing the same way as me? Just mirror me. All right, wonderful. So we'll sing these two and this one as well. So, we have been born as Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands. We are as the armies of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. Okay, we lost that one. Let me make sure. Wonderful. All right. So, go ahead and check yours and see if you think you've got your words right. So it goes, we have been born. So if you've got one for born, as Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands. We are as the army of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. All right, so I hope that helped y'all get your answers. If you want to drop in the comments, if you got all of them, wonderful. Or if you just want to talk about it as a family, no worries, definitely do that. Who is Helaman's army? Can anyone tell me here? They go by a few different names. All right, yeah. They are the 2,000 stripling warriors. And who can tell the backstory to their family of who the 2,000 stripling warriors were? That's right. They were, so some missionaries from the Nephites went to the Lamanites and wanted to teach them of Christ. And they did. And these people became converted. And the Lamanites did not like them for it. And they persecuted them and they treated them badly. And so And so the missionaries that had taught them said, all right, y'all who believe, let's go back to the Nephites. And they did. And the Nephites accepted them and gave them land. And a while later, the Lamanites came and they were fighting the Nephites. And it was sore. It was a sore war. And the Nephites were having a hard time. And these people who came over from the Lamanites who were converted had buried their weapons of war, covenanted with God that they'd never touch them again. And they, because of the Nephites' afflictions and all of the hard things that the Nephites were dealing with, these people started thinking, we'll pick up our swords, we'll fight to defend. But they were told, don't do that. You've made a covenant with the Lord that you won't do that, so don't. And then their sons who were young, teenager age, from my understanding, said, we will fight. We will fight in your place, Mom and Dad. We haven't made that covenant, so we will fight to protect you. We will fight to protect the Nephites. And they picked up their weapons of war. And there were, how many of them do you think there were? That's right, 2,000. So there were 2,000 of these young men. And they came out and they fought valiantly. And in every battle, not a single soul died. Not one. They were wounded, but they all survived. And I know that that's the hand of God. And that's why we sing about them, because what faith they had. And they even testified, because our mothers knew it, because our mothers taught us. And so in your home, and that's why the church has gone so home-centered and so home-focused, because that's where we really learn. Just like these stripling warriors who said, we can pick up our weapons of war and we can fight and know that God's on our side because our mothers taught us. That can be y'all. When you go into the world, you can stand up to anything that comes your way because of what you've been taught about Christ in your homes. So with that energy, if y'all could all stand up, and we're going to sing this song, take a big deep breath to open your chest and your lungs, and we're going to sing it. So, we'll leave them all up there. All right. We have been born as Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands. We are as the army of Helaman. We have been we have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. All right, I totally botched that. Okay, so we're going to take down one of these and sing it one more time. My younger kids still march. I'll be marching with you. We have been born as Nephi of old, to goodly parents who love the Lord. We have been taught and we understand that we must do as the Lord commands. We are as the armies of Helaman. We have been taught in our youth, and we will be the Lord's missionaries to bring the world His truth. All right, thank you all for singing that one with me. So our next song